I'll skip example 7, go to example 8. Yeah. This goes back to that. Do you see what type of problem it is? This is one of those problems that topped out. The beaver population near a certain lake of T is approximately this, to where this should top out at 1,000. It says, when will the beaver population reach 1,000? So the population equals this, so all you're doing is you're solving 1,000 equals this, so let me write it down. 1,000 equals 2,000 over 1 plus 99 e to the 199 e to the negative 0.5544 t. Is 199. We want to know when the population is going to reach 1,000, so plug in 1,000. This is something that normally you can't do, but do you see the stuff on bottom is going to be 2? You can set that equal to 2 and solve it. Look at that for a second. The stuff on bottom, you can set equal to 2 and solve. Because 2,000 divided by what is going to give you 1,000. So do you see all this stuff is obviously 2? If you don't do that, here's how I would work it. Write a proportion. 1 times 2,000 is 2,000 equals 1,000 times this stuff is 1,000 times 1 plus 199 e to the stuff. I'm not going to rewrite that every time. Now move your 1,000 over and you get that stuff equals 2. You get the same thing you would have started with. E to the negative 0.5544 t. Move the 1 over, you get 1 equals, and I'm going to divide by 199 in the same step. E to the negative 0.5544 t. Any questions so far? That's just linear stuff, just moving stuff over, divide, whatever. Once you get to this place here, you got to change forms to the natural log of equals negative 0.5544 t. Find this, divide by negative 0.5544. Again, it's just all solving equations. Natural log of 1 divided by 199, enter. Divided by negative 0.5544, enter. 9.5 years. Let's go down, and like I said, I know it's getting late, but let's go down and look at these. You got three problems, and then I'm finished. Logarithmic equations. When solving an equation that has multiple logarithms, try to combine them using your laws of logs, and then solve them. These aren't, hopefully after that, this will be a nice relief. First one, natural log, y'all remember the rest of natural log of 3x minus 5. These are the ones I'm very interested in, you knowing how to do. Natural log of 3x minus 5 equals, okay. Again, if you have multiple logarithms, try to use your law of logs. We can do something with the natural log of 11 minus natural log of 2. That's the natural log of 3x minus 5 equals the natural log of 11 over 2. Second, the quotient law of logs says that if you have a log of something divided by something, you can split it. Well, we did it backwards. Now this is the ones, think back to about an hour ago, with that first statement that we made, the log of something equals the log of something. You don't even have to know anything about logs to solve this. Next step, you do 3x minus 5 equals 11 over 2, and then you solve it. Because the log of this equals log of that, this equals that. Add 5, let's see how good you are at fractions. Add 5 to 11 halves. How many halves do you have? 21 halves, good job. Divide by 3, you get 21 over 6. Which that will reduce 7 halves, 3.5. Good job. Something you do have to be careful of, which is okay on this problem, you can't take the log of a negative. So since you do have a logarithmic equation, make sure when you plug that back in, it doesn't give you a negative. 3 times 3.5 minus 5, that won't be a negative. It's okay. 2 more problems. Natural log of x plus 6 minus natural log of 10. equals minus natural log of 2. Again, you got 4 different logs. Combine it into 2 different logs. Because log of stuff minus log of stuff on the left side is the log of good equals the log of any questions. Log stuff equals log stuff, then therefore stuff equals stuff. That's proportion. Right? Since it's proportion, then this times this equals this times this. What do you have now? Questions? At the same time, move your 2 x's over here and move your 10's over here. How many x's do you have? 8 x's, because you got to do minus. Move minus 10 to this side you have. Divide by 8, you have 22 over 8, 2 3/4 equals x. Any question? Last one. Yeah, cross products on this step. Proportions, cross products. Last one. This one looks terrible. The log of the cube root of x squared plus 21x equals 2/3. Try to wake up real quick before we work this log. That's what I would do. Now, do something with your logs first. I would change this to log of something to the 1/3 power. That's a good start. So log of x squared plus 21x raised to the 1/3 equals 2/3. What would you do next? I'd move the 1/3. Can't do it because it's not log equals log. You can't dump a log. Move the 1/3 down front. You have 1/3 times the log of x squared plus 21x equals 2/3. That first step was right. That was good. Any other ideas? Can I move that to the other side? Anything that will combine, combine it. You can, this is 1/3 times, you're going to divide by 1/3. There's division by 1/3, right? Log of x squared plus 21x equals 2. 6 over 3, which is 2. Dividing by 1/3, that's times 3 over 1. Now, here's the easy part. Now you change forms. What's the base? So 10 to the second power equals x squared plus 21x. What is 10 to the second? 100. Now it's a quadratic equation. There you go. X squared plus 21x minus 100. From here to here. Change forms. Yep. Yeah, 10 is there. Like Cody said, factor it into x plus 25, x minus 4. Where did... Where'd that go? Where'd the 2 go? 10 raised to this power. There you go. You're welcome. 10 to the second power is this. So our answers is x equals negative 25, x equals 4. One of them's probably not going to work because you got a lot of stuff to worry about here. First off, square root of a negative. You can't take the square root of a negative. So is negative 25 alright? Square it. That's 625 minus... Yeah, okay, cube root. So that's going to be fine there. Negative 25, when you plug it in, the 625. 21 times 25 is, let's see, 525. So that's the cube root of 100. That's fine. Okay, because that's going to be positive. You can take the log of a positive. Plugging in 4, 16 plus 84, that's the cube root of 100 also. That's fine. Okay, so both of them is going to be fine. X equals negative 25, x equals 4.